Good afternoon, almost evening, YouTube Rangers and Rangerettes family. We're now leaving the Landstar Orientation Center. We just did 2 days. So some of y'all were asking, the truck's back there, parked in the corner at the hotel. But some of y'all were asking why I had to do orientation all over again. It's because originally I was with I mentioned this in another video, like 2 videos ago. I was with the fleet at first, and so I didn't have all the Landstar benefits. I was kind of hindered on a lot of things. So to relearn the system, to learn new things that they had, and then also I had to renew my, I didn't have to, but it helped out to renew my hazmat, Every 3 years, Landstar requires us to do a hazmat test. And so I went ahead and renewed that. That way, with me getting this truck and adding this truck on and becoming independently with Landstar and cutting out the middleman, like, it wouldn't overlap with each other between the hazmat test. Everything starts right now, and everything will have to be renewed in 3 years anyway. So that is why. So you guys are gonna judge me, but I found an awful load going home. It's like 20,000 pounds, but there was nothing at all going back to Texas, nothing at all. And so I had to, there's a load that popped up for like $1.50 a mile and goes right to the house. Because I don't have anything in the truck. I don't have any tools because I couldn't carry that on the plane. And so I literally had nothing, I have nothing with me, just my clothes. And she is there. So I literally had nothing. I have nothing with me right now. So if anything happens right now, I'm screwed. So we're gonna take this load straight home. That way I can get everything I need, my fridge, I have a fridge, get what I need for the truck so we can fix some things on the truck and get rolling. We're probably going to be rolling, I might be rolling at night for obvious reasons. But anyway, yeah, rolling at night and on the weekends. And so I should be home Saturday night. So I'm gonna do a quick little walk around, and we're gonna drive about 40 minutes up the road. No, an hour up the road, 40 miles up the road. 40 miles, an hour and 2 minutes up the road to Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, to go pick up this load. The thing that sucks about this load also is that it doesn't deliver until January 3rd. But I'm going to see if I can deliver it the 2nd. But if I have to deliver it on the 3rd, it is what it is. It'll give me an extra day to work on the truck and make sure she's in tip-top, because mechanically, the truck is sound mechanically. It's just cosmetically challenged. And so we're gonna do some cosmetic work on it, because mechanically it's sound. And the only thing DOT-wise that needs to be addressed is that hood latch on the side, and then those lights. I need to get those marker lights fixed. So I'm gonna get her on home and do that. But yeah, guys. So we're here at the truck. I need to go ahead and put my bags and stuff away, and we're going to hit the road and go pick up this load. I'm gonna see if I can park outside of the facility, or on the facility, I mean. That way I really ain't gotta move too much to go pick it up. If not, I'm gonna go find a truck stop somewhere nearby and then head on out after that. But so I think the lights and stuff were working, because in order to get it on with Landstar and redo everything, I had to do a 120 Landstar inspection, and it passed the inspection, the DOT inspection. So I think those lights probably worked. They had to have worked in order to have passed. So, so yeah, I don't know. But anyway, guys, you guys go ahead and roll that new intro, and I'm going to go ahead and put the new stickers on the truck and put the new truck numbers on the truck, and we'll get some driving scenery going through the mountains back there, going through some of the Pennsylvania hills. And we'll get as close as we can to this load, go pick it up, and then get on home so we can do what we got to do. But guys, you guys roll that intro, and I'll catch you on the other side of it.
You and me.
So we got the letters peeled off. Got them all jumbled up right there. Now with the numbers, I'm just gonna put my new numbers over those right there. And then I still gotta peel this one off, which actually I think this one's gonna be, is it just tape? Hold up. Oh, thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Oh, thank you, Jesus. Okay. I was not trying to have to peel each letter off again. Uh-oh. It's like it's several pieces of tape. Okay. So we'll peel this off right here. Boom. Come on now. All right, so this piece of tape is gonna be a pain in the butt because I don't have nothing on me, guys. This is why I'm trying to get home to get at least a knife, something. Like, I couldn't even bring keys with me on the flight. I mean you can, but I mean, y'all know what I mean. TSA is picky. Okay, got one more piece of tape to peel off. My fingers hurt because it's freaking cold out here. Well, when I say cold, I mean compared to Texas, it's cold out here. Compared to the weather I'm used to. It's like 40-something degrees out here. I'm trying to get back to Texas. Come on now, almost. I just need a grip, just a little pinch of it. Just to be able to grip it and pull it off. Come on, please. Come on. Come on. Come on. There we go. I got it now. Oh, I got you now. Come on. Please don't. Oh, okay. Make sure it comes off in one piece. Miles, if you're watching this, thank you for using tape for this one. This made my life so much easier. Thank you. Boom. All right. So guys, the owner I bought the truck from, he's gonna be linking up with me in the next week or so we can do some more work on the truck. There's some stuff that he's personally wanted to make sure was good. And so he's gonna be linking up with me in the next few weeks. All right, so here are the new numbers. We're gonna put these on real quick. So it looks like it comes off, actually, no, hold on, let's see. I really do want to use tape for this whole thing, but I don't have any tape. But once we get the truck remodeled and everything, once we get a remodel, I'm gonna put some what you call it? Some custom made lettering on there. Probably something in cursive or something, I don't know. Boom. Looks good. All right, let's go do the other side. And while I do this, guys, hoodies are in. Go get the last few LoneStarTexasRanger hoodies, t-shirts. We do have some bandanas on the way, but of the original truck for the channel, the infamous International Lone Star that we gave up for this truck. Crazy, right? But make sure y'all go get your merch. LoneStarTexasRanger.shop. Go get your shirts, go get your hoodies, go get your merch, get right. And let's go ahead and put this one on too. And she's on there. Cool. And she needs a bath for sure. Let's go ahead and get these on there next. Alrighty, so truck is pre-tripped. Gonna get on down to this pilot up here. See how she runs. Got a little bit of, I don't know if they're really mountains or hills coming through here. So we're about to find out. Move this out the way. So we're gonna get as close to this load as possible so we can head on out home.
House Lane.
Quite missed the curve.
Turn left onto Carriage House Lane.
Forgetting about the sensitive brake compared to my Lone Star.
At the next light, turn left.
we're gonna park at this Love's. I'm sorry, this Pilot. Can't believe I said Love's. I checked the facility we're going to, and I think they have a gate up, so I can't go into the facility. So I'm gonna just find a spot here and then check to see how far away we are, kind of go from there. Come on, cars, come on. Ooh-wee. This is the cattle hauler here. I wonder if that stunt man coming through Pennsylvania. Is that stunt man that cattle hauler? Let's see. Nope. KW. It's a nice truck though, man. Ooh-wee. All right, come on, car. Come on, come on, come on. Let's see, where do we want to park? Are these reserved spots or can we park here? Yep, these are all reserved, okay. I need to get some fuel, but I'll do that tomorrow morning when I get up. I can park right here. Yep. Oh no, reserve spots. Dang. All right. We'll just do a little fancy maneuver here. Still trying to figure out the oh nope, that's not even a spot. Wow. Still trying to figure out the turning radius on this truck. Still haven't gotten used to it yet. I guess we can try to park here maybe. Oop. To my right, I think we're good. Just gonna inch on all the way up. Brake. definitely not used to backing this thing up yet. Alright, that should be perfect right about there. Don't know how far I am from the truck behind me. We'll park right here for now until I check. That is going to do it for today's episode of Lone Star Texas Ranger. So, I just went through some of the comments from yesterday's video, and I've got a whole mixture of them. I've got what in the world are you doing? And I've also gotten that was a smart move considering the freight market with getting something that's just cash and I ain't got to worry about no truck note. Because guys, you have to, and also I know a lot of people don't get what I'm doing. Because some people were saying I should have just went and leased or financed a truck. I will not ever finance anything else. We are paying cash for everything. Cash, no finance, no credit, no nothing. We're not doing anything credit or finance related ever again. No matter what we do, from now on is it's going to be cash only. We're not doing credit. I am a big believer in that scripture that borrower is slave to the lender, and I refuse to borrow money from anybody. Some people might say it's a pride thing. I just refuse to owe anybody any money, and I want to try something to where I can grow a business without having to finance anything without a bank. I'd rather cash flow everything, which is why we decided to go with this truck. The deal I got on it, I just couldn't pass it up. It was an opportunity that somebody presented to me, and I decided to go ahead and jump on it. Like I said, he presented it to me a while ago, and I told him no originally because I wasn't planning on leaving with the with the Lone Star. And some events took place, and I hit him back up, and he just stood on his word and said, yeah, we'll go ahead and I'll keep the same deal. And so, because these trucks technically weren't even for sale. This one and the other one they were probably going to get. They were not for sale originally. Matter of fact, he's texting me right now, making sure I'm good out here on the road. But yeah, guys, we're not financing anything else ever. So once we pay off everything, I could care less what our credit does, because I'm not going to do it. Especially with the way the economy is going right now. Now is not the time to be owing anybody any money. My wife and I are in agreement with that, and so that's what we're going to do. We're not going to finance anything else. So that's why we paid cash for this truck. Like I said, it was a deal that I passed up one time, but I was fortunate enough to turn around and keep the same deal on this truck. And then we possibly have another one that's just like it. So this won't be the only one that we're going to be building. And then also, guys, my situation is different from other people's because I do YouTube. So there are some opportunities that I have coming up, sponsorships and some other stuff that I can't really disclose as of right now coming up, that that require me to buy something that's older, that's something that's going to require attention, something that's going to require some blood, sweat, and tears and some elbow grease. There's some opportunities coming up that I need something in this condition to pursue it. And so what we're going to do with this truck is just going to be for pure fun. Now, y'all know my wife is going to be the one choosing all the parts. So if y'all have any ideas, comment down below, because she reads the comments. Give her any ideas that you have that we can do to the truck. And like I've said, this isn't our only source of income. So we're just going to be kind of doing this for pure fun, just to kind of see, what happens with building this truck from scratch. As y'all can see, I've already started taking off the back panels back there in the back. But when I get home, I'll do a lot more on camera of showing what we're going to be doing to the truck and actually showing the work. And then my wife's going to be helping me. And then for the bigger stuff, I'm going to take it out to old Brad out there to North Carolina. And then who else? And then Gentry and Sons. Gentry and Sons is going to help me with the overhaul on this truck. And Brad will be there with me. So it's giving opportunity for things outside of just Landstar. It's giving me opportunity for YouTube stuff too. Y'all know Gentry and Sons almost has 300,000 subscribers. Imagine doing a collab with him with doing a rebuild on this truck. So before we do any cosmetics though, we're going to do everything to make this truck mechanically sound. Everything under the hood is done. Like I read y'all a list yesterday of the repairs that have already been done to this truck. The only thing I need to do is the lights, and there was something else I need to do. I forgot what it was. Oh, and the shocks. Lights and shocks are the only two things I really have to do to this truck. But it has passed 2 Landstar inspections, DOT inspections. And Landstar DOT inspections are actually more complicated to pass than a regular DOT inspection, because Landstar inspections are more in depth on things that a DOT inspection doesn't even include. So yes, the truck has passed 2 Landstar DOT inspections. The only thing that was probably working before was that light, the marker lights on the left side. Was it the right side? I think on the left side. That was the only thing that just recently went out, which when I get back home, I'm going to look at fixing that. So, but yeah, so it's passed 2 inspections. So the truck is mechanically sound and legal. It just needs a lot of cosmetic work done, which I'm not really too much worried about cosmetic work. I'm more so concerned about making the money. The last truck, just the truck by itself with the truck note and some other little miscellaneous expenses, was costing me about $4,000 a month. Not to mention some other little things here. So I would say collectively, that truck was costing me between $4,000 to $4,500 a month, just because I owned it and just because I was paying it off. With some of the missed revenue I was getting, because being under a fleet, I didn't get the whole Landstar experience. So I was missing out between $4,000 to $4,500 a month. And so that is now money I get to put into my pockets. That is money that I get to put into this truck to build it. So what we paid for this truck was very minimal. And with the money that I get from running the truck, it's only going to be for repairs and maintenance on the truck. The money that I use to build the truck will be solely only on YouTube money. So YouTube pays me. So the money I get from YouTube, I'll be putting it back into the truck. The money we get off of merch sales and stuff like that, we'll be putting it into the rebuild of this truck. So that is a plan as of right now. I am going to stick it out with Landstar for a couple of more years, but y'all know I have something else cooking that's going to require me to have an open deck trailer and maybe a reefer unit. So I'll be paying cash for that in 2024 as well. But yeah, I went through the comments. I've gotten Bravo comments, and I've got what in the hell are you thinking comments. And let's just say everything that we have behind the scenes has not been put on camera yet, but there was a reason I got an older truck. One reason, my dad owned one, and I want to be able to rebuild one. That's one of the reasons. And this is not going to be the only truck that we buy. The other truck that we get as well, we're going to put some money into it. And we're getting closer. You guys are talking me into it. We're getting closer to the idea of pimping that other truck out too, and putting a driver in it. Both trucks have a Detroit 12.7. This one's a 10-speed, the other 13-speed. This one is tuned up. And with the tune on it, I'm getting a little over 7.5 miles to the gallon on fuel. And I'm getting more horsepower than I was getting on that the Lone Star as well. So, but yeah, guys, that's what we have going on. Like I said, there's stuff going on behind the scenes that I haven't disclosed yet, but it will come to play eventually. But when we do finish pimping this truck out, y'all are going to see it in truck shows. So we have some truck shows coming up in 2024, and I want to get this truck to a point Even if not 2024, 2025, this truck is going to be at a few truck shows. So we're going to be gutting this baby out, and the money I make off of YouTube, sponsorships, merch sales will be put right back into the rebuild of this truck. So keep that in mind when you go to www.LoneStarTexasRanger.shop and you purchase merch. You are going to be contributing to the build of this truck. So I've gotten some solid advice from Just Trucking and just from a YouTube perspective, and I've gotten some solid advice from Gentry & Sons from the YouTube perspective. And I'm putting their advice together, and they pretty much, line up and coincide with each other. And so I'm taking two different perspectives, put them into one, and we're gonna make some stuff pop with this truck and with the channel. Just for me buying this truck, guys, that video when I announced the truck, revealed the truck, is blown up, and I have gotten a lot of subscribers just because I posted that video. So there's a method to my madness. It's a little bit of a method to my madness, and my wife and the kids will be getting their hands dirty in the help process of building this truck. So they are going to be in here scrubbing and washing and nailing and drilling and all that kind of stuff on this truck. So, but anyway, guys, I'm about to turn this little space heater that he got me. It's gas and electric. It plugs right up to the battery. And so that way I ain't got to idle the truck. And so I'm going to plug this thing up. Well, it's plugged up already. I'm going to turn it on, figure out how to work it, get some heat going. That way I ain't got to burn no diesel. But let me know what y'all think about the truck on a little test run through the mountains. We didn't have no weight on it, so it was easy. We're about 20 minutes away from our pickup tomorrow. The load will only be about 20,000 pounds. I'm going to be going straight home afterwards. That way we can get to working on this truck. I'll be home for a few days, so we'll have some time. I think the first two things I'm going to do is, of course, clean this truck out, because we got to just clean it and like mop, sweep, vacuum, and all that stuff. Kind of go through, there's still some other miscellaneous stuff in here, go through and see what's what. And then I'm probably going to put this dash back together for right now. I told y'all we have the best subscribers. One of y'all reached out to me, and he said he has an FLD just like this one with the interior. It's a parts truck. Interior just like this one. But the truck has some external damage on it, but the interior is still in perfect tact. I will be reaching out to you, and we'll get plugged in. I think you said you're out there in North Carolina, which is where my mechanic Brad is. So Brad, I might need a favor. Might just need a little favor, Brad. But thanks for reaching out. And then John Piper, you reached out to me on some connects as far as interior parts and customization on this truck. But we will be going to Express Truck Parts and Chrome down there in Houston, Texas, because they are going to help us with the rebuild process on this truck. So we're going to be collaborating with them, collaborating with a local painter down there in the Houston area. I'm going to do the cosmetic stuff that I can do in this truck, that my wife and kids can help me with, and that Brad can help me with. And then I do have a professional interior fabrication, what do you call them? Upholstery guy that lives in Houston as well, that he's going to be pimping out the inside of this truck. So, Stuntman, we coming for you, boy. We're coming for you. Gonna put some time and money into this truck, but not out of my pocket, out of YouTube's pocket. And so we're just gonna take that money, reinvest it. And like I said, not all publicity is good publicity. Like, some people are like, what in the world? But all it's doing is pushing the channel, and I get paid more off of it. And the more that happens, the more we can put into this truck. So I don't have a deadline as of now of things for this truck, but my wife and I are talking about different things that we want to do to it. And then when we get this one at a good solid place, we'll get that other truck, put some money into it, build that one up. And y'all are kind of talking me into it, but like I said, we might put a driver in it, or we'll build that other truck up and give it away. We'll do like a raffle giveaway. So I don't know. Comment down below. Let me know what y'all think. Let me know what y'all think about the running, listening to the truck drive. And now that I have a truck that actually sounds good, I'll do some more, what is it, ASMR, whatever it's called, kind of videos of me driving the truck. That way y'all get to hear it, But them Jakes, man, them Jakes are loud. So I do love that. Like I said, my dad had one of these, so I know a little bit about these trucks when it comes to maintenance, repairs, and building them. So yeah, so he'll be watching from above and me building this truck. So guys, and I still have to figure out this stupid 10-speed. My whole while I'm driving, I'm reaching for the side splitter. And then the RPMs, of course, on a 10-speed are different than a 13-speed. I have not driven a 10-speed transmission in a long, long, long time. And I think even the last time I drove a 10-speed transmission, it was a Super 10. But this is weird. And then plus this keeps happening. Oh, and then the guy I bought it from, he also mentioned that this boot doesn't fit perfectly on here. And so when I try to shift up, it stops it. It gets stuck at the bottom of the stem. So when I get back home, I got to change out that boot. I can't now because I don't have any tools to remove the screws that screw it down to the floor. And I got to hide some wires and stuff too. So got some work for us when we get back home, guys. But anyway, let me get off of here. Let me go ahead and clean off this bed and start organizing a few things, kind of trying to find out what's going to go where. And guys, thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for commenting yesterday, whether it was criticism or whether it was just good advice or even just good opportunity or just good leads on building this truck. And I'm gonna catch you guys at noon Central Standard Time tomorrow.